Welcome back to another exciting episode with Just Fanning It.
Where are we?
At the brewery, Whalebone Brewery. Proudly brought to you by iCHECK TPMS.
Alright guys, so you would have seen last week we were leaving Windabandy, right? So we have to get out this road all the way back to the bitumen, and the road is how you're going. If you had watched last week's episode, you would have seen it took us a while to get in here. So we're going to do this all the way out. Now, the problem with this little, I don't know what you want to call this, a goat track. Some of it is a little bit like a goat track. You've got to wait for oncoming traffic, and because we've got the caravan, we tend to have to let the cars come through without towing anything first. So I reckon this is going to be an absolute doozy of a long trip out of here. Now, without the van, it would normally take about, I reckon, an hour and a half. So with the van, we're looking at about 2 hours because the road is just corrugated and stuff.
Maybe more.
Maybe more,
That's
but
how we go.
It's Sunday, we're in no real rush. We've got no camp for tonight, so this is another big one. We kind of messed up our bookings a little bit, so we've got our night where we go. But we believe that the overflow section in Exmouth is open now. We believe it's expensive for what it is, but it is what it is. So we're going to take a chance and we're going to roll in, first come, first serve scenario, I think it is. And hopefully we can book a night there tonight. That's most probably not really a priority. Priority is to get out of here, get into Exmouth, fill up with some water. We'll show you the filling point in Exmouth, because we're going through to Yardie Creek tomorrow, Yardie Homestead, sorry, tomorrow for 5 nights, and then on to Ballara Station for 2 nights. So hang with us for this episode and let's see how this one turns out. Woo!
Right, Derek's just backing up the van because, as you can see, we got some rough road. So he's just backing up there, and we'll take this road to the side.
Alright, so I've come around, Sue was on the other side, and I thought I've picked the better road, but there's all these like intersections, if you want to call it, that's got like spiderweb roads. You just don't know which one to take. And I've picked a line which is pretty, it's not too how you're going, but if you pop a tyre, that's the last thing I want to do out here, is pop a sidewall of a tyre or rip a sidewall of a tyre. Swing this around, here we go. So this is the, so you got to watch sharp, you can see sharp rocks sticking out, guys. So yeah, like that way there, it's got rocks as well. You can see, look, if I come over here, you can see people hit their sidewalls of their tyre over here. But our tyres are down, so it shouldn't do anything. Ah, where are you coming from, darling? This is on the filming on the camera, but yeah, so what we got, oh, look at this one. We got to watch, look at the size. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but I'll put my hand here. I mean, yeah, you don't want to be hitting that, and that's the situation. So we'll hug up on the left-hand side here, and hopefully come up around sort of this way and up and around and miss that rock there. That's the main thing, is I got to miss that, and then we go out. So hopefully this is our last one that we've got to do.
that corrugation. I don't know if it's showing on the screen, but the reverse camera actually shows you how badly corrugated the road is behind us.
Oh, I tell you what, I didn't remember, because when we came in, you would have seen last week, we come in, it was raining. And I found it was a bit, I don't know, this might sound weird, maybe I'm wrong, but it felt a lot softer when it was raining compared to when it's dry like this. It's compacted and just dried out, so, you know, look at this. We've got to go through these little trees.
Quick update.
Oh.
Coming off this absolutely horror of a road.
I think we just discussed that this was probably, other than the Cape, one of the worst roads we've been on. Now we're coming to that T-junction where we got to turn left to the highway. It says 30 k's. Now apparently they reckon this has been graded, but I don't know. I did this on Wednesday and there was no sign of a grader, so let's
Find out.
we got 30 k's. It's taken us, it is now what,
an hour and a half.
hour and a half to do, I think, 30 k's on that other road. That's how bad it is. Look, we do stop and film as well. We've got to take that in. That's how we get our footage and photos, etc. But anyway, just keep going. This road has not been graded as far as I can see, so it is corrugated to its next level.
Well, we found the grader. Here it is. Man, oh man. Look, I don't know, I think maybe you're ready for it and you expect it when you're doing Cape York or one of those tracks, but that honestly has been 2 hours of the most shocking road we have travelled in Australia, other than obviously doing something like Cape York. How are you going, love? Well driven?
Oh, I'm just, get back to the bitumen.
Air up?
I'm going to air up now. There you go, compressor's ready to go. We were just saying now, it's a pity, I don't think there is a KFC inside Exmouth, because I'd absolutely murder a bucket of
Someone's a bit hungry.
bloody chicken. But anyway, let's get this done so we can keep going. And like it's going to probably take me about half an hour to pump the tyres, but we'll get it done. No use rushing. That's when things go wrong. We'll go around, we'll just double check. So we'll go into the van. Just
I'll go check the van, make sure everything's okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, look at you.
Here we go.
Hey, have a seat. Definitely had a little bit of a shake around in the van. We've got some slippers and a dog bowl, and everything on the bathroom. Normally keep it up on the shelf there. Has come off, which is understandable. But there you go. Not too bad. Never before have I been so happy to see the bitumen.
Again, yes.
Yeah.
Tyres are pumped up.
On the road.
On the road, we've got 100, I think it's like 101 or 102 k's from here to Exmouth. We're hoping to grab the spot at that overflow section, otherwise we're in trouble tonight. But oh, it's so good to be here just on the smooth stuff for a bit. Okay guys, so we're here at the Exmouth Information Centre, the Ningaloo Visitor Centre. This is apparently where we've got to come and see if we can get a spot at the overflow section in Exmouth. You can only come between 2 and 4:30 or something like that. And well, we've got here at 2:10, so Sue's gone in, it's whole thumbs. We're gonna get a spot here, otherwise I've got to drive back out about 70 k's out of Exmouth to a sort of a 24-hour stopover, which I'm hoping it's not the go. Mate, I tell you, the rig is looking a bit, how you going? There's a good car wash I've seen in Exmouth. It's looking a bit, yeah, with a van. Good rinse down would be, I think, on the cards. I don't see Sue yet, so let's hold thumbs.
Found yourself another waterhole.
Yes, so there's two water points here in Exmouth, just by the way. Actually, we camped up just over this oval here. But I thought I'd pull the van up. So I think we're going to need about 140 litres because they're not empty. But you only get charged for what you take. So, $7 now. I think it's an enter. Present card. Hello.
Please wait for confirmation.
There we go. Oh, hang on, look out. I'll get you to wind that open and we'll just fill the tanks, and then when it's full it stops. Or if my tanks are full, just come and shut this off and hit finish. There we go, $7.
Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, you happy to open that?
Look at the big prawn.
Oh, jeez, look out. Bloody prawn here.
I've heard of one in North South Wales. I didn't know there was a big prawn here.
No.
Right, ready?
All right, yeah, go on.
Ready?
Yes. Ah. You open it? Oh, jeez, what? Look out. Well,
Oh, you've got to hit enter, you nobble.
I'm that hungry. It is now 2:30. I'm putting the van down.
Derek, the reason you're hungry is because you just got a phone call from Brad telling you the bakery was open.
Bakery's open.
And all of a sudden, you were starving.
Now, I believe, I haven't told you this. I haven't told you this yet. I know it's a Sunday. Whalebone Brewery in Exmouth, this is a go-to.
We've had to take a detour because old mate's parked in the middle of the road.
Having a spot of lunch, he reckons.
He's having a spot of lunch. So
no worries, mate.
we're going the wrong way down the one way.
Side 80, here we are.
Side 80, here we go.
It's not much, it's the old overflow here.
There it is.
I want $50 an odd next to the old
Next to the
pump
old
house.
pump house. You're next to the old pump house, love.
Beautiful. Alright, let's back her in.
There's the oval over there. And here's old mate. He's quite a funny man, Derek. Next to the old pump house. There's the old pump house. Come back.
What's that?
I think it was the chains bumping. There's a bump in the road.
Sorry?
A bump in the road. So if you come back and then go forward. Yeah. It's the chains. Whalebone Brewery in Exmouth.
I've only heard good things, haven't we?
Only good things. They have cold beer on tap. Why wouldn't you? Come on.
Okay guys, let's check in. Whalebone Brewery, what an amazing brewery. Like the atmosphere, the food, the beer, everything is just absolutely great about it. So if you're coming into Exmouth, gotta go check it out. That was a Sunday night and the vibe there was amazing. We managed to grab a table, met up with Campedia and some fellow followers of ours, and good to catch up. Spent the one night here in Exmouth at the overflow section. It's time to head off in about half an hour, so I'm going to start packing this up. We're going to Yardie Creek Homestead, 5 nights booked there. So we're going to go out, just drop some fuel in, and I think it's about a half an hour drive. So we're going to go north out of Exmouth, up and around to the other side of the Gulf, basically. Here we go, on our way to Yardie Creek. We might have a little stop at the bakery on the way through Exmouth, because they're that good.
Well, you say they're good, but they got my coffee order wrong twice.
Well, yeah, look, sorry about that. Maybe, I don't know if it was my fault or their fault, but anyway, we're heading to Yardie Creek. We're only, 15 minutes away from Yardie Creek, so like I said, we'll run you through the joint when we get there, and we've got to do some planning because it's a bit of a national park, so we didn't quite think this one through. So here we are, guys. We're at Yachty Creek on site 167, and look at that. Yes, that's another beautiful sunset. Now we're off a third day into our stay here, and the wind has been that bad that we've been stuck inside that caravan for a few days, and today at about 4 o'clock the wind has finally dropped off, so we're making good use of it. Got the Ziggy out and we're making burgers tonight, and I'm not sure what Sue's going to do because Sue's walking around with Bobby, and yeah, it's a beautiful homestead, I've got to be honest. Very busy, to be fair, but accommodation for sort of everyone: tents, caravans, camper trailers, little, what do you call them, little highs, buses and rooftop tents, and oh mate, it's just brilliant. But we've got a slight problem, and that problem is everything outside of the homestead is no dogs. So yeah, it was probably not the best idea to come to Yachty Creek, because Exmouth's about a half an hour drive. I don't even know which way I'm pointing. I think it's that way. So, and the actual Yachty Creek's that way. And we can't go to like your Ospreys and your Turquoise Bays or anything like that because of Bobby. So this is what I managed to get from the RGA in Exmouth. Look at that. I've got to say, that do look good. Hey, so I'll stick that on the Ziggy. There's 4 in there. Sue's not going to have. So what I want to do is I'm going to cook all 4. And got to sell some bread rolls, nice fresh rolls. Yeah.
Alright, burger's on.
Mate, you can't get a cleaner grill than that.
You can get a brand new one, and then that's big.
Stop it. Here we go.
Right.
And you wanna? Who can work a grill, baby? Look at that. Yeah,
Bobby likes the smell of that.
he's been, so while it's hot, look at that.
Oh, you're going to get that in your
I
mouth.
don't know. Yes, please.
Oh, good luck getting that in.
Oh, she's a solid burger, old girl. It's gonna be messy. But hey, that's all right. But guys, yeah.
You almost lost your burger to Bob.
Okay guys, we've left, where were we? Yachty Creek. We had a stopover last night and met some friends in Exmouth.
The wondrous road.
And we thought we weren't going to film because we just wanted to have a bit of a night out. And it was a night out, wasn't it?
Well, we ended up at a ticketed paid event, which we didn't know about.
At the Whalebone Brewery.
And I will put my hand up and I will admit that I may have had one too many champagnes.
Sue got onto the champagne. I was yaffling in her ear going, love, remember tomorrow we got filming,
But
we
you
got
know
to
how
drive,
good it
we got to do
is?
this.
It's because
and it went in one ear and out the other
the
ear.
lady sitting next to us had the champagne delivered in an ice bucket and it just looked so posh. So I was like, I'm going to get a bottle for Katie and I. So I got a bottle for Katie and I.
And did you feel posh this morning?
I did not feel posh this morning. Whatever the opposite of posh is, that's what I felt this morning.
That's what happened.
But I'm okay now. I'm okay now.
Here we go. Found it. Balara. Here we go. Look out.
very good one.
Look at the sea. We've arrived at Bellara Station, and we found a few people on the way in. They did actually turn the car around and try and leave quickly without us seeing them, but we're actually just going to head straight over. Apparently Saturdays are damper days
What do they
at
call
the station.
Damper with John.
John Damper, Damper John.
I don't know.
So watch the space.
See what's in that glass.
Water.
It's
Soda
a little
water.
wine.
You had a few last night on your
Yeah, well, there's only one way. Another wine. So we've arrived at the damper, and gotta say, turn this around. There are quite a few people turned up for the event, so I reckon it's going to be pretty good.
Golden syrup, Derek and Sue bought butter, they even bought the whipped cream along.
Got to give credit where credit's due. That's good. Okay, here we are. Let's show you where we're at Bellara Station. Here we go. Sue, what's up we're on here, darling?
We're on 3G.
3G.
So there are a couple of different areas in the station.
Yeah.
You've got the wool shed, you've got the stockyard, I believe, and we're here, which is actually pretty well positioned. It's as you come in on the right hand side, not too far from the outdoor showers, which we're going to be trying out shortly.
Yes, just through the trees here.
These are being cleaned at the moment.
Yeah.
But for now, let's hit the coffee.
It's
Come
coffee
on.
and scones at the cafe.
And I believe they're very good. After last night's damper, so managed to record it. Didn't get to taste it, unfortunately, but that's okay. So I believe the scones are the next best thing.
I'd just like to say there's a couple of different sites here. We're actually on a powered site. How much was it a night here, Dave?
We'll pop that up.
I'll drop that in the screen. We can't remember. There's so much booking going on that we don't even know if we're Arthur or Martha. But water, it's bore water, so it's not drinkable, but you can run it for a shower or something, just off the taps there. So yeah, guys, this is quite a. We'll take you and whip you around, but the cafe is just up through here. So we'll walk Bobby at the same time. Let's go check it out.
Dead dog. Alright, so we're at the cafe, which is known as the Wool Shed.
No pets allowed.
Some weirdo stopped over here for a coffee and a scone, so we're going to have one with them. And
I'm just gonna have butter on my scone, please. Mate.
just butter on your scone?
Yeah, and a coffee, but it's got to be lactose free, eh? Don't want to spend the day on the toilet.
At least they're outdoor.
You know?
You could get your vitamin D and sunshine while you do it.
Can't fly drones here because of the open showers, which is fair enough. So we'll have to cruise around with a GoPro today and show you around a bit.
Oh, getting the scone and the chomper.
She's a bit dry the way I eat my scone because there's no cream or jam. Because you know,
You trying to be healthy?
Well,
trying to be healthy, so I've just got butter.
jam, so you don't want to do that.
I mean, don't take my word on it. I don't eat a lot of scones, but
Yeah.
scones. But these are good.
They do make a pretty big claim here. They're best in WA or best in Australia. There's one
Well,
big claim here. They're good.
Where's that other one on the gib?
Oh, yeah, El Cuestro.
El Cuestro is supposed to be the scone heaven, but we'll get there.
Love
get
that
there.
scone's so dry, you're struggling to talk.
I'll wash it down with me mocha. Okay, so after our scone, and coffee, it's quieting down a bit. So we thought, you know, we have to do
these showers. So
Epic outdoor Belara.
now we're going to obviously try and record stuff, but obviously we're going to try and keep it
PC.
PC. So when we're actually not camping, Bobby's staying at the van. We're just going to hop over. Come check this out. Now these showers, we've seen plenty of them on social media, etc. Got some clean clothes here, and it's not far from our little campsite where we're C3 or something like that. And check this out.
That was probably the most hilarious and awkward thing we have ever recorded in our life on YouTube. Thank heavens there's a child friendly, what do they call it, that filter on our channel. But guys, in all honesty, the outdoor showers are superb.
That was meant.
It was meant, wasn't it? Like the water was hot. It's a proper rain shower because the bucket falls and just filters over you. It was really, really good. The other thing is there's a dunny outside as well. Now, I will admit, I've used it, but it feels a bit awkward when you're sitting outside on the dunny. I mean, freedom at its best, but awkward.
What's going on?
Alright guys, change of plans. We are leaving. It's Sunday afternoon. Checked my diary for work tomorrow and there's a big meeting in, so travel's going to be pretty tricky and stressful tomorrow. So this is what it's about, working on the road. We've got to balance it out. At the end of the day, the job pays the bills and that's where the responsibility lies. So yep, we are saying goodbye to the lovely Belara station.
Oh, it's been great, hasn't
Oh,
it?
and there was live music tonight and pizzas and anyway, so we're a little bit bummed about that, but we're on to the next amazing spot.
Guys, we can't wait to share with you our next episode. So from Belara station, from myself and Sue, guys, have a fantastic week.
If you haven't already done so, please do us a solid favor and hit the like and subscribe button below. It really helps our little channel to grow and we'd really appreciate it.
There you go. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you next week. Ta-da.